I'm Amanda Nelson with Media Messengers. Today we get to sit down and learn some more about the new short film, Forgotten Hope. First, let's meet Forgotten Hope's leading lady, Faith Hodge. Hi, Faith.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, thanks for sitting down with me today.
Thanks for having me.
I actually had the privilege of getting to be on set at the film during recording and seeing you working with the crew and the cast. How special was that to get to work with that amazing group of people?
It was. Everybody there was pretty much family to me. So it was like, oh yay, family reunion. I can go over there and hang out and actually do something I love at the same time. So I was very comfortable and having fun the entire time.
I've seen you work on some other films, but it's my understanding that this was actually your first leading role. What was the difference in working on this film?
The main difference was I was in every single scene. Hope has a very rough past, I should say, and I have gone through the same thing as Hope. So being able to connect with the person I'm playing in Forgotten Hope, I kind of took it to a personal level, and I kind of dug deep down and took my emotions of what happened to me growing up and how I've overcome it and portrayed it into Hope. And I just saw myself in Hope, and that was the difference with all the other ones I played. So I was a mom in one of them. I'm clearly not a mom. I'm 20 years old.
Yeah.
And so Hope, I just looked at her as me pretty much. Dan came up to me and was like, hey, here's your character. This is Hope. And I was like, oh, okay. And I don't think Dan knew about that, knew that it has happened to me when he came up to me and told me about the film. And so nobody really knew. I never talked about it. And as I played her, I was like, wow, all right. I'm not the only one, too.
Yeah, and it was definitely a God thing.
It really was. And growing up, the only person I really had was God. And my dad, of course, was a pastor, but he never shoved it down my throat. He never was like, oh, you're gonna go to church. And I kind of was on my own. I was more independent growing up, but more of the funny, want to be with everybody. And I kind of always shrugged it to the side and was like, okay, I'm dealing with this, but I'm not gonna let anybody know. My dad was the pastor, so I can't talk about it. I don't want anybody eyes on me. Mm-hmm. So it was happening.
The subject matter of this film is about as heavy as it gets. Some might even scoff at the concept that faith could carry you through years of hardship and abuse. What would you say to them?
I think faith is one of the reasons why I'm still alive after going through all of the abuse and trauma that has gone throughout my life. I'm 20 and I've gone through absolute hell pretty much. And the one thing that always keeps me strong and keeps me surviving, the tattoo, survivor, is because I have faith in God. And I know He's gonna get me through anything that is thrown in my way. The stuff that has happened to me, I wouldn't expect was gonna happen to me in the beginning. I was 5 when it first happened, I was 16 the next time, and there was a couple incidents in between, and I was just okay, but I'm still breathing. God still has me here, and my name is Faith. My dad clearly had a purpose for my name being Faith. God told him my name should be Faith, and now I'm realizing as I'm getting older, as I'm getting more mature, that my name is Faith because I have faith in God. I have faith that I can get through every obstacle, every chapter in my life strong with Him, and that anything I go through has a purpose. I'm gonna become stronger, I'm gonna become more of an independent woman, I'm gonna help others throughout it. That's why I love doing this film, because I feel it's gonna reach the younger kids out there. It's gonna reach the people who think, oh, this happened to me. I'm not gonna be able to do this, or wear these clothes, or be able to say certain things around certain people. I'm gonna be uncomfortable around men or women my entire life. No, you're not. As long as you have faith in God that you can get through it, you're going to get through it.
Short film is all about taking risks and growing as a creative. What would you say to someone that's maybe a little younger than you are, or maybe unsure about stepping out into this field?
Just do it, honestly. Be like that Nike symbol and just do it, If you have a passion for something, I've always learned that go for your passion. Don't just stand back and let someone tell you oh, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna work a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Don't worry about what you actually want to do. Don't worry about your dreams and passions. I've had people tell me that, and I just shrug it off. I'm like, no, I have a passion for this, and I have a passion for this, and I know God wants me to do this, and I know how God wants me to take my passions and help others with them. So I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't care what anybody else says, I'm gonna do it. So I'm just, younger people, when they come up to me, they're like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't wanna go to this college. I'm like, what does God want? Like, do you find peace in this, or do you not find peace in this? If you don't do it. You're gonna regret it. If you have peace in your passion, absolutely go do it. Go forth and go do it. Like, you're gonna have happiness with it. You're gonna be happy with all of your decisions if you follow your passion and you have peace with it.
Thanks again, Faith. I really enjoyed spending time with you to talk about the short film, Forgotten Hope. And I truly do look forward to seeing you in more leading roles in the future.
Well, thank you for having me.
I've never seen someone out on the street like that, handing out Bibles.
Do you think we need prayer? No. What a freak show.
Her heart is wide as an ocean skyway, cracked and dry as a desert plain. She'll take in anything to quench this thirsting, even if it's gonna bring her pain, even if it's gonna bring her.
What makes you think you're so much better than me?
No, that's not what this is all
What,
about.
are you gonna tell me I'll burn in hell?
No, of course not.
I just don't see why God would want me to forgive someone like that.
Lose your anger, set your course for something new. 'Cause there is one whose love is stronger. How he longs just to be with you. How he longs just to be with you.